Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to see the pettiest things that women have done after a breakup. Let's go.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
My ex sent me an invitation to his wedding with the girl that he cheated on me with, just to piss me off. But I wasn't mad at all. No. I went to that wedding, and I brought 2 dates. I brought her ex-boyfriend and the guy that she was cheating on my ex with. They are now divorced.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
His brother.
Got with the one guy that my ex absolutely loathed. I mean, my ex couldn't even
No, I shouldn't be laughing, guys, but these stories, just keep listening.
watch this dude walk by without just seething deep in his heart for some reason. And I made that man our son's stepdad.
Can I get a sim check?
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
I sent my ex chocolate penises anonymously for like 2 years.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
I slept with all his friends, and then his friends' friends.
And she considers this a win. Just raising her body count by 10, 20 guys, she considered this a win, guys. Just think about her mentality. I bet that guy is so jealous right now that you raised your body count, and now the man that you will want in the future will know your past and won't choose you.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
I posted a video of him saying the N-word with a hard R, and I sent it to his baseball coaches, his parents, and his school.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
He texted me, he's like, I'm gonna come over and get like my hoodies and stuff. I gave him hoodies that weren't even his. And he texted me, once he got home, he's like, these aren't mine. And I replied, they're not, question mark?
So she's just confessing to the world, to the internet, how big of a 304 she is. And they're proud of it.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do is unscrew the knobs on his curtains. These are hollow, and you fill them with milk.
I don't know what kind of mind you have to come up with those kinds of stuff, but that's next level crazy, guys.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
I was dating this guy for like a month or two. I forget how long it actually was. But he ghosted me. And then I Venmo requested him for wasting my time. He paid me $40.
Simp.
Can we get a simp chat? Simp.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
When I was in college, I got my heart absolutely shattered. That boy happened to be a cowboy. The jerks that I dated after that jerk were cowboys. So you know what? I said, I'm done.
Yeah, guys, that's what women do in relationships. They say they get in toxic relationships and they don't want toxic guys anymore. But their next relationship is also toxic, and the next one also toxic, because they love bad boys. And only after a certain age, like 30, 35, then and maybe, then they change their minds and they want a good guy, a nice guy.
Done with cowboys, but I'm not done with their clothes. So I took all the collective trauma that they gave me, bundled it up, put it in a marketing scheme, and
they all have trauma. They're all victims.
And that built my business, which has now been running for 4 years. I crop cowboy clothes and sell them.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship? Like any type of relationship. What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship? Like any type.
Got with his enemy. What does that mean? We're not in a spy movie. We're not superheroes to have enemies. I don't get it. What does that mean?
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
So I was dating this guy who broke up with me after like 2 months, and he was obsessed with taking baths in his jetted tub. So when I gave him the box of his stuff back, I also threw in a bath bomb that was full of glitter, and I took the label off so he couldn't read it. And he wasn't really happy, and he was texting me how upset he was to go to work covered in glitter, and I just responded to all of his text messages with pictures of Edward from Twilight, and then I covered his entire gravel driveway in a big thing of glitter.
And they all share these stories online. Just think about it. What would happen if we were to share stories like that online for millions of people to see?
So that every time he walks in his house, he tracked glitter in. And then I also put his phone number in to the eHealth website for health insurance quotes, and he probably got 200 phone calls. And I also decorated his house with happy birthday banners because he forgot to call me on my birthday. And now we're married and having a baby.
What?
And now we're married and having a baby.
Guys, let me know. Who is the bigger loser here? Her or him? Or both of them? Let me know down in the comments.
What is the pettiest thing you've done after the end of a relationship?
Story time! So I was dating this guy and I, kind of L'd him. I would have OVE'd him, but, wasn't there yet. But we were really good. We were having fun. We were traveling together, seeing each other regularly. I even met his mom and dad. Not his whole family, but his mom and dad. Importante, mucho, mucho importante, right? Well, we were talking and then one day he just fucking ghosted me. Like literally ghost me. And we live like 3 minutes away from each other, which is fucking weird. So I kind of thought he died, but whatever, I digress. So what did I do? I continuously sent the most amazing bouquets of flowers to his mom and bottles of wine.
That's why I'm saying, guys, some women don't deserve any explanation. You should just ghost them.
To his dad, because I know what he likes. With, oh, I hope to see you guys soon. I hope this and that. Because his mom loved me. He didn't tell her. I then, months later, decided to DM his brother, whom he never introduced me to, and go on a date with him. Oh, we fucked. And then he invited me to a family barbecue where I was introduced to the rest of his family.
I don't want to turn this into a competition.
What is with that hat? I understand it's cold outside, but what is with that hat?
But like,
if she thinks it looks cute, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I win.
I remember the first time I got my heart broken and I went into the gym trying to get the revenge body, only to realize that my body wasn't the issue. It was my personality.
What you do is you break up with him in a very rude manner, maybe when he's traveling.
I'm a Libra, so what? Zodiac signs don't mean anything.
When he's out of town, whatever, you just like a quick phone call, it's over, and then you get together into a long-term relationship with one of his best friends from his close friend circle. So you implode that friend circle because some of them have to choose him and some have to choose you because you're with the new friend, and that's gonna just...
These are the kinds of women, guys, that I'm telling you to stay away from. It doesn't matter if they look good. You should stay away from them. These are the kinds of women that have a diabolical mind, that plot a revenge and think about it for days and days. You should just avoid them, guys. It's not worth it.
Destroy him for years. Works like a charm. Try it, let me know.
There is no such thing as winning after a breakup.
Oh, I beg to differ. So many men that I know would be a lot happier if they would just break up from their relationship. But they have other priorities and they put family first.
Culturally, in the movies, maybe with friends, you hear a lot of like things like revenge body and like glowing up after a breakup and all.
I don't need a revenge body. I'm already looking good. My body's looking good. I didn't do it for a revenge. I didn't do it for some woman. I did it for myself. I started when I was 19.
All of those things can be really healthy and true, but it does feed this unsaid idea that there is a competition after a breakup. And oftentimes that translates to a rush or competition to finding your next person.
That's why I say to you guys, vet that woman properly. It's not worth getting back into a relationship quick just because you feel alone. It's not worth it. You should vet that woman properly. It doesn't matter how much time it will take. You will see the red flags if there are red flags. You will see them. She can't lie to you forever. She can't lie that good. Nobody can. Just listen to what she says and then watch what she does. And if those two things don't match, then you can see the red flag.
And getting into another relationship. But being with someone doesn't necessarily mean winning in most cases. If you are healing after a breakup, the end of a long-term relationship or any meaningful relationship, choosing to not do the inner work to heal from...
We all know what healing means to women. They just go and have a lot of hookups. And they say they're alone and I'm healing. But you're not.
Traumatic events and heal from past toxic behaviors will likely lead to you choosing the same kinds of people, hello trauma bond, and then getting yourself into the same kind of relationship patterns that have led to these events in the first place.
Here's a spicy one for today. How to get back at your toxic ex. First off, I know some of our instincts after breaking up with a toxic ex maybe to tell everyone about it, like posting it all over social media or posting those dramatic sad quotes all over your stories. But that's exactly what you don't
That's just cringe, guys. Don't do that. That's just cringe.
Want to do. You should not be posting all that dramatic shit on social media. That just shows him that you're weak, you're still thinking about him, and that you're not over the situation. Instead, show him that you're having the time of your life without him. Next, accidentally...
You shouldn't do anything for her attention. You shouldn't. You shouldn't care, guys. You should just move along with your life. What she's talking about, she's still hanging on to that relationship. She is still thinking of him. That's why she's going to make videos about how happy she is, so that guy can see. First of all, after a breakup, you block her on everything. So it doesn't matter what she posts or what you post, she won't see it. And you make your profile private. It's your private life. You just need to move on. You shouldn't do anything for that other person anymore if you are over with them. It's simple.
Please send him a text that says, "Oh, sounds great, I'll see you tonight." And then be like, "Oops, wrong person." This will get him wondering for a long minute about who that text was supposed to be.
Yes, that just shows how petty you are. And you have a mindset of a child. That's all. It's just cringe, guys.
Before. Like and follow and stay tuned for part 2.
You want to know what the biggest revenge is if they leave you? I'm sure you already know this, but it's definitely not sending them a million paragraphs about how much they messed up. And it's definitely not posting stories as if you're having a great time. It's you finding yourself and doing all the things that you didn't do when you were with them. Building your career, building your happiness, and having a...
True, guys. Focus on yourself and your money and your career and what you want to do. The rest don't matter. You will see. If you have a purpose, the rest won't matter. You won't feel alone.
support system that you can turn to. If they left you, your biggest tool is to build the life that they wish they had with you.
The most important thing to remember, guys, is don't put your fucking crazy. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you on the next one.